Hello. All right, today we're going to be talking about hearing in the ear briefly and about the reflection of sound. All right, so basically, your ear has three different parts. You have the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. I'm going to skip through. All right, so first let's talk about hearing. I just told you the ear is divided into three parts: the outer, the inner, and the middle. The outer ear collects the sound. The shape of your ear actually directs the sound waves into your ear. So if you ever seen the cheerleaders with those megaphones, and it kind of directs the sound out. If I'm talking to you and then I cup my hands over my mouth, even if I'm at the same intensity, the sound gets louder because I'm directing the sound waves. The sound waves can, instead of spreading out, I'm kind of directing them to you. So here is what it sounds like when my hands are cupped around my mouth, and then here is what it sounds like when they're not. So you can direct sound waves. So the ear, the way it shapes here, kind of funnels the sound into your ear. The middle ear amplifies the sound. So the middle ear, you have your eardrum here. You have three tiny bones behind it called the malleus, or the hammer, the incus, or the anvil, and the stapes, or the stirrup, because it looks like a stirrup when you're riding a horse, you put your foot in. So as the vibrations come in, as the sound waves come in, the eardrum vibrates, and in turn, it moves these three tiny bones here. The vibrations transmitted to the three small bones amplify the vibrations. These bones amplify the vibrations that are getting ready to go into the inner ear. Now, the inner ear consists of the cochlea. This is the cochlea here, kind of like spiraled like that. And this is magnified thousands of times, but inside of the inner ear, you have a liquid and you have little hairs that line the whole entire inside of the ear. Now, the liquid in there helps you maintain balance. And that liquid is moving around a lot, and the hairs can't interpret what's going on. You'll feel dizzy or you'll feel off balanced. As far as sound goes, when the vibrations come in from the middle ear, these hairs here, the movement of the hair cells produce signals that travel to your brain. And then your brain interprets what it hears as a hum, a song, a sound, a letter, a syllable, a word. So without these hairs, if you don't have these hairs, if you don't have the cochlea, if you don't have the little three bones, you would be hearing impaired. All of these things need to happen in order for your brain to interpret sound. The next thing we're going to talk about is the reflection of sound. So echoes are sounds that reflect off surfaces. I know everybody has heard an echo or heard of an echo. Like in this picture, when you're in a canyon, you say, hello, 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 hello. That is an echo, right? A repeated echo is a reverberation, but it's not just repeated, it's going so fast. So here's an echo. It takes about 3 seconds to reflect off the surface, and then it comes back to you, hello, hello, right? That's an echo. So with a reverberation, what happens is it's reflecting off the surface so fast and coming back at you that your brain can't interpret the separate sounds. So instead of hello, 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 it's more like hello, 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 hello. And your brain hears it as hello. And this here is a very good Khan Academy clip, and I've edited it to the different spots that are applicable to us. So you should watch this so you can answer the questions in the homework sheet on echo versus reverberation. And the last thing we talked about is echolocation. So echolocation is basically sound bouncing off of an object, but the organism that is able to tell how far away and where that reflected sound came from. So we think of bats, but also dolphins use this with their sonar. So let's say I send out, and humans, I'm sorry, humans use this. Mostly humans who have lost their sight, so their hearing is increased. They send out little clicks, and when it bounces off a surface, they can tell that something is in their way. They can tell if it's big or small. It's quite remarkable, actually. So let's say a sound came out of here. This is a bat, and this is a mosquito. So goes out, it hits the mosquito, and it comes back to me. I know exactly how far away that mosquito is and where that mosquito is. That is echolocation. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your homework. You're going to answer these questions and drag the answers into the correct spots. Have a good day.